Hello everybody, today is Friday the 19th of May and always before I start filming I know what I want to say and then I start it and then I don't know what I wanted to say. I also don't want to write it down because I don't want to be like too spontaneous. What was it? Yeah, I don't know. Also, one thing is, I mentioned in the last video about my teeth getting better, the cheek thingy, and then half an hour later, and I also said, now that I said it, it's going to get worse. Half an hour later, the next tooth started acting up. Like my cheek is swelling up again. It stresses me a lot. I have just a problem with those two that were next to it. There was actually one, I had problems with that tooth for years, and then one fixed the wrong tooth, and years later one fixed the right tooth, and then they both had root canal treatments. Now they're out, and the next one, that one could still get a root canal, so I maybe not have to rip that one out. But then the problem is with my dentist, if I used to go to another one who also had seen my broken tooth that was just falling apart, but he didn't want to do anything because it might fall off more, which happened later on. And then I didn't go to the dentist for 6 years until I had to take it out because the wall that was still standing was broken. So that got taken out last year, and then big problems. It's more with the lymph system thingy that it blows up and stuff happened that nobody knows what happened. Then now the next tooth, which acted up, which was a bit wobbly, but they couldn't see that on the x-rays. And now I have the next tooth, and I don't want to explain my situation to a dentist. I don't want to go to the one I went to with those two teeth because she's already a bit iffy, because I always go there and say, rip out that tooth. And now we'll go there and say, please do a root canal for that one, even though it shows nothing on the x-ray. And to go to the older one, I used to have, I would also have to explain the whole situation, and I am tired of that. So yeah, that is the worries I have with my tooth. And then something else I wanted to talk about is I started to do I don't know if I have my hand in front of the microphone. I started to do those premiere things for my YouTube videos, just because I like that they show up a bit sooner, so that it announces that there will be a video at some point. And then I also try to be online for that video so one could chat. And I'm always sitting there as the only one watching it and waiting for somebody to arrive, ready to chat if somebody wants to come. So I will keep on doing that. Maybe somebody wants to come over and chat when the video is live, or for the first time. I'll be there for an hour, I think. I did switch my upload time to 6 p.m. to my time. I don't know what that is somewhere else. So this is I don't know, French time or something. I don't know what time zone I am in. This is Mozilla. Hi. And also, I have shifted a bit to do more crafty things, because on YouTube you have to kind of choose a niche and do your videos in that thing. Then you get recommended more from YouTube, the algorithm, and then you get more subscribers, you get seen more. I never wanted to do that because I don't like being just nailed down to one topic. I want to do whatever I want to do. But right now I'm focusing a bit on the card making thingy and other crafty things. Also, there's not much else going on in my life. It's still struggling a lot. Should take a shower. 4th day. And I'll do that today. So also the reason why I didn't want to focus on crafty things alone, I don't know all the subscribers I got from at the beginning when I switched to this thing, because I got deleted on my last channel. I don't know if they're interested in crafty things. So thank you very much for still being there and watching my videos and commenting on it, especially Reinhardt too, and yeah, Tina And Darla, I don't know, I think I've lost her a bit. And yeah, because I am doing this for 3 years already, and I didn't get far with subscriptions and things, and it is hard to just plow on without a big audience. I don't know how that would be with a big audience or something, but sometimes it was a bit frustrating. Also, it got down with the likes, so as I said, I had my own like for a while, or sometimes just my own, because I always like my videos. If somebody looks into the stats or something, I like my video just to get it started, make myself feel a bit better, because it just looks better 1 than 0. I know it's me, but it still feels better. So that is the thing with the YouTube channel. And but I still want to do vlogs and sometimes cooking and things and so on. Yeah. So that is that, I think. I finally took a painkiller for the tooth thingy because it's also helping with anti-inflammation, and it gets better and I get a bit better then. And I still haven't had that shower. I should also do laundry, go to the vet to get some things for Tilly, who needs that all the time. And I don't feel like moving around. Also, I can show you what I'm doing a bit. I've shown you this one in the last one. Now I started a green one, a purple one, or flitter. I also want to make one of that color and that color, so I want to make 5. Did I tell you why? I saw another one who crochets stuff and goes to markets, and those triceratops sold well. So that's why I'm making those 2. I should actually also do the kitty litter things. I have changed a bit in here. I don't know if you've seen that. Just recently I had boxes there, made kind of a table, but then it was very narrow here, and I couldn't do well. Also couldn't clean the floor properly, which I have now piled over there, which I kind of like. It's all still in progress. So those boxes were there. They have my old pictures from my childhood and everything. Other things, I think Rubik's cubes and old crafting material. Box with Harry Potter books and sign language, which I tried to learn at some point. Just those things are there, and now I've just have them there. It's nice. And over here it's bigger because my cardboard is gone. Had a lot of cardboard again. Those are all empty boxes for the cats. Also those houses are for the cats. In here, I think it's a bit better too. This is an annoyance. It used to be nice and then it kind of got wrecked. Puzzle bag stuff, which are there because I wanted to finish them. There's my laundry. This is stuff for the Salvation Army as well as over here a bit. And more crafting things, a lot of empty stuffs too. Diamond paintings. Started to put my bead stuff in here, which I need to do again. That's my cool bead with this storage thingy where I just, oh no, there's cat food on it. I can show you like that. It's kind of full, but better than better than it has been. There's the crocheted animals. Those are just pillows I threw there. Also want to chuck out that pillow. I guess it's gonna be way nicer. And there's more wool and yarn and stuff. It's gonna be way nicer when it's not sticking out of that thing. It will make a big difference. I just find it hard to throw it out. So maybe I take out the foam stuff inside. Can make another pillow with that and then throw out the fabric. It is from a poeng, from a chair which I had on the balcony. That's why it looks so nice. It used to be black. I don't know why I started this now, just to show you the difference. Here I have swapped some stuff around, and yesterday I had all my yarn there and was crocheting in here a bit. Yeah, I thought about having this thing over here because then I would face straight on, but it's a lot of stuff to move around, so I don't want to do that because I used to have this like that, and I like it like this a lot. Yeah, I sleep here a lot. Ah, yeah, Darla, your blanket is back over here. Yeah, but I was over here because this one looks better now, more reachable. That's what I wanted to show you. Hi Mousie, how is nu gegaan? Yeah, hi. How's Zeppeli? Because I need to do those. I stopped refilling it because I wanted to do it and they still use it. So today I should really do that. I have the kitty litter there. Yeah. I need to empty them and wash them, and I always do that in the bathtub and clean them and so on. Ew. Hi Maus, oh, du bist ja fein. Hij is niet gegaan. Hi. Moet je dan maar je camera leggen? Nee. Moet je dan je camera? Hè? Hi. Hallo. Wat is het nu? Hè? Wat is het? Hi. Oh, this is the cat food station. And over here there's more cat stuff, so she can go in here, in there, or up there. So it's kind of like a penthouse. And then there's just the kitty litter boxes. And in here I got some crafty stuff too. And also stuff, this is the rest of things that I want to sort out. But I don't get it done. But I don't just throw it out. I could put it on Ricardo, which is where you can sell stuff, and maybe if I sell it for very cheap, somebody would take it. It's like eBay or something. Yeah. But I get hindered to do that. Also stuff for Salvation Army that just gets so angry. It just doesn't work yet to get rid of it. I will, but yeah, I just pile it somewhere till I can do that. Hey. Also, and then once I am ready and have it ready and it's in the cart and I just have to go there, then I get sick. Or then it's closed. Also, yeah, it's not easy. So, I don't know, I'm just doing this and that today. And I might go on crocheting a bit. I just had lunch. I had salad and veggie fritters I made. I showed you those a long time ago. This time I just made them with cauliflower, carrots, onions, corn, eggs, flour, onions and garlic. I don't know if I mentioned that twice now. Yeah, and then put them in the oven and bake them for about 40 minutes at 180 degrees Celsius. And if you wanna, you can add some cheese. I think I added a little milk, and you could also add baking powder, then they get a bit more fluffy. Yeah, and with cheese I think they get way more better. Ka? So, are you going home? Hello. Hi. Is it fine? Only piece. Don't bite. Yeah. I don't know if it's a love bite or not. It's kind of both. And now the other one has arrived. Need to clip her claws, but I can't. I find it hard. Okay. And they're so sharp, so they're gonna hurt me when she fights to not having them clipped. Zo. En weet je wat? Ik moet naar de andere kamer gaan om de eten van deze kat te halen en naar de keuken te doen. And that was Dutch. Yay! So, hi Mousie. If there's no Dutch person around, I can sometimes talk a bit Dutch. Yeah, that was very cool because I haven't done that in a while. I always say when something drops to the floor, er is iets naar beneden gevallen, because I know that's a correct sentence. I was at the wedding of Yoli, my friend, a friend of mine from high school, from college, and somebody dropped something and she's half Dutch, and her sister said, er is iets naar beneden gevallen. So, I know that's correct. And yeah, I just say that. And how you maar koest. Also I say huisje or hartje. If you add a J-E, a yeah, then it's something that's smaller. It's like the Lie in Swiss German. And I think I told you that before. So I love Dutch. Het is echt leuk en ik hou van Nederlands als het een echt mooie taal is voor mij. Als ik 7 jaar 7 jaar oud geweest ben, vond ik deze taal echt leuk. This chair with this is a great vlog. Shows you how I really am. Not always, but right now. This chair with the rolls is kind of fun, but I always roll over my blanket and then it gets stuck and I get very angry. So it's not perfect, but nothing ever is it? And I have a coffee there. And I have I did that with a sublimation thingy with the pens, and now I found a solution. There are ink pads, and I do have the black one, which I've shown you in the last video too, the black Artist Bricks ink pad where I stamped the outline of the stamps. But there are other colors, and you can use them like watercolor, and then I can actually color those things on paper and then put it on. So I've ordered some ink pads and a mouse pad because I want to try that out, and some cloths to clean glasses. They're 10 by 15 centimeters. That's about 3 by 4 inches or something, and they're very, very cheap, so I can try it out with those, and it's kind of cool. And that's what I ordered. So I can make like mugs in the way I do make cards. I can also use my stencils, my brushes, my everything. So that's very cool. And yeah, that made my day today. It's now 2 a.m. so Saturday morning, and I'm watching Roulette. I've been crafting so far, crocheting, and I'm just getting very hungry, and they're about to spin the wheel. I have been crocheting cups. That's a coffee cup. That's another coffee cup. And now I'm working on a teeny tiny green tea thingy. I'll show that to you later in light. And here's a close-up in the light. So this is with luxurious velvet. And then this is with funny velvet. It's not as luxurious as this one. This is very soft. This is a bit more like not glossy. This is left-handed mug and a right-handed one. And then here I didn't add a handle because I thought it's just a green tea, because I didn't have brown from the cotton wool thingy. And then I made a big one, which is also kind of a green tea. It looks like a blueberry. So those are my cups. I love it. I make another one with a handle, but maybe I have black tea with milk, because I have some kind of white or yellowish stuffs. Yeah, so that's that. And I'm very itchy, and there are many ants around. And I don't know if I got ants. My sister got ants too, and yeah. Okay, so.
Well, we're going to talk about each one of these as we get them. We are going to spin for these, so don't worry if you've never been on the show and you don't know how this works. We're going to talk each and every one of the parameters that we do get out, so that we don't want Jama to feel bad and go, oh man, I don't know what to do with that, or me. So we're going to spin. I'm seeing Sue saying spin, Circle Guru saying spin. Let's give it a warm up. All the best. I hope you get it. I think we could make some good cards with those parameters, Jamin. Okay, and for project. What did we get? I gave him a good spin. Really good. I must have these strong. Oh, a slimline. What do you think? We'll talk about it. Slimline, not my fave. I made one last week. Color. What did we get? Birthday party. Hi, Lisa. 17. Oh, a tea party. One of my favorite things in the world. And for element, Party and Sons, if you are watching, I did ask if you wanted to be a spin sponsor. This is a good time to come to the party. Oh, word. Was that Jama's, right? Word. You got one. Hot dog, girl.
Welcome, everybody.
You know, slimline and a word, it's like a big word would be great. A long word. Hand-drawn lines.
Hand-drawn.
That scares some people.
So it is now the next morning. I have prepared some stuff yesterday and scribbled down the things I need to check. Those 4 parameters. One is slimline. This is the form of a slimline. And then it's the colors tea party. And I'm making a green tea party So this is foilable. I'm foiling it with green. And then I'm making those 2 cups, I think, with, they're kind of like China porcelain. So making them blue and maybe grass slippers, turquoise-ish with dots. So that will be, again, tea party. It's still all tea party. Element word. I have those stamp sets here just for inspiration. And I do like my best tea, or I still like long time no tea, but it's a party, so kind of my best tea. And tea I would do with die cuts, bigger. And then that's the word. And the hand-drawn line, I think I want to make kind of like a tabletop. I could put a brown border here, just one piece of paper, and scribble some like wood grain on it. And those are my parameters. So now I'm preheating my mink, and I'm very happy that I figured out, instead of looking for the instructions all the time, I wrote it on here, what number I need to press. And I think it's uncoated cardstock, so I'm waiting for it to turn green, and I'll prepare this. Well, I pieced it together a bit. I hope it works out. And then it pulls it through quite slowly. And always pay attention that on the back where it gets out, that it doesn't get stuck. And this machine can also, it once happened that it grabbed that thingy and twisted it around the inner thing. I found a YouTube video then to open the thing and fix it somehow, but ever since then it stinks a bit like molten plastic. Yeah. So pay attention with that thingy. So now I think maybe it was a bit too hot. It has all those wrinkles, so I'm going down a number and put it through again and hope those disappear. Yeah. So I put this one through first before it was green. So this one went in when it was still a bit hotter, and then I think it might have been the heat thingy. And now when I take this off, wow, fold it with both hands. Now if I had a plain black toner sheet or something, I could put those dots that are left on the paper somewhere else. So I take it off entirely. Well, there are some imperfections. There was a line. So this is the other one. Nice. And I will die cut my cups out of that. And I push this through, and there's a switch to switch it off. It gets quite hot, so pay attention to that. And let's see. Oh, cool. I like green tea fireworks. And it kind of worked. There's a lot of imperfections there. I'm going to try that again. That's fine. Now, I tried to do everything whilst not having to get up. I just took one of those papers, which is nearly brown. And I have my ink cubes here, and I have tea dye. Actually, next over there. And now I just want to ink blender the edges a bit. That doesn't work with one hand. And then I draw on the wood grain line. So this is my wood grain with the self-drawn lines. I think I have not cleaned my thingy. Now this goes on here. And then I have the tapestry in kind of green tea. And now I will cut out my cups, put them there, get the sentiment ready, and then finish it up. And here is the finished card with a lot of foiling and holographic paper. And that weird paper again. And here this is the green tea label. It is moving. So I don't like the background, but other than that, I think it's quite alright. It's better with a card base. And here. So cheers. And with that, I'm going to finish this vlog, and I thank you very much for watching, and see you in the next one.